Hi there, I'm super excited that you're back for this brand new full body Pilates routine with me. We need something soft underneath us, so a mat. Make sure to grab a blanket or a pillow or something else. We are in a kneeling position, so you have something soft underneath your knees, for example. And I will include a little upper body session with maybe a pair of dumbbells. So you liked it a lot when I've included some upper body work with the dumbbells in the previous classes. So here we go again. Maybe grab something to drink and then let's start with the warm-up. In the first session, we have a lower body focus, deep core activation, and also some footwork. So meet me in a standing position on the feet. Bring them close together. If that's not comfy for you because of the bones here at the inside of your feet, you can also open the feet hip width apart, totally fine. We will start to breathe, to connect with our body. I invite you to place the hands onto the rib cage here from the side. And then, if you feel comfy with that, close your eyes for a few seconds. Just start with some conscious breaths here into the nose and out through the mouth. Take a deep breath in, grow an inch taller. And with your exhale, feel the feet on the ground. Relax your toes. Breathe in. And breathe out. Soften your shoulders. Breathe a little bit slower to create more depth in your breath. And allow your rib cage to expand as you inhale. And awaken your powerhouse as you exhale. So you breathe into your hands and into the upper back. And as you exhale, pull the navel in towards the spine, close the rib arches. Breathe into the upper back, feel the shoulder blades gliding apart. And as you exhale, reduce the distance between belly and back. Try to hold the abdominal tension as you inhale. Exhale, activate your pelvic floor, the deepest abdominal and back muscles. Create that soft corset feeling that you can hold throughout the movement. Breathe in and breathe out through pursed lips. Imagine blowing out a birthday candle. When you've found your breath, open up your eyes and relax your arms by your side. So from here, we start to move the shoulders. So lift the shoulders up, inhale, and exhale, allow them to sink down. Lift the shoulders forwards and up. Exhale backwards and down. Also allow the ribs to move. So we also move the rib cage a bit. And then allow the movement to become taller. So fingers on the shoulders and the elbows are moving forwards and up. And backwards and down. Follow your breath. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more like that. Extend the arms and go for full arm circles. Consciously open the ribs as you inhale. And close them. Pull the lowest rib towards the pelvis with the help of your powerhouse. One more of that. Keep the knees softly bent. So don't hyperextend the knees. And with the next inhale, keep the arms lifted. Shoulders away from your ears. Close the rib arches again and then allow the right arm to drop forwards. And with the inhale, bring the arm back and up, add a little rotation. Switch to the other side. Left arm forwards and down, rotating in your thoracic spine, coming back. Keep going in your own breathing rhythm. Exhale down, inhale, rise up. So keeping the pelvis stable and calm, both hip joints, both pelvic bones are facing forwards. So you're just rotating your thoracic spine. Visit each side one more time. Last one, exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. And then bring the hands into the side of your body and let's focus on the feet. So from here, imagine you want to hug a pencil with the toes, or bringing the pencil between toes and balls of your feet. So really try to stay active in your toe flexor muscles. From here, when you got that, whoop, bend and stretch the knees. Inhale to bend and exhale to stretch. Maybe it's just a teeny tiny bend. We want to stay upright, so sit bones heavy towards the floor, lengthening the lower spine, and stay upright with your shoulders above the hips. So imagine leaning against a wall and the shoulder blades are gliding down against the wall and up against the wall. So they're constantly touching the wall behind you. Stay active in your feet, in those toes. Last two. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. One more. And then stay extended in your knees and bring the toes up and spread the toes. So we're working for the toe extender muscles. And there we go again. Keep the toes lifted. Bend the knees, inhale, and exhale, stretch. Also, really spreading the toes will help you in a second to support the broad arch of your feet. That is really helpful for your balance. So we're building up a strong foundation, strong feet. Last one. And then drop the toes long and softly spread it. And from here, we turn out into Pilates V position. So toes are facing into the corners of the room. Keep the heels connected. From here, start to lift your heels. Inhale to reach up towards the ceiling and exhale to lower. Keep the heels together now. Imagine some money between your heels and you don't want to lose it. Keep soft pressure to keep the inner thighs and the pelvic floor and the deepest abdominal muscles active. All right, let's go for two more. The crown of the head is lifting you up. Inhale, exhale down. Keep the knees extended, lifting the kneecaps up towards the pelvis. And then keep the heels lifted and bend the knees. Exhale. Inhale, straighten again. Exhale, bend the knees. Ooh, now it's about balance. Try to reduce the distance between pelvic line and rib. So powerhouse really engaged. Looking forwards to a point. Keep your gaze there. This will be really helpful for your balance as well. Let's go for two more. Keep the heels connected with a soft pressure against each other. And then keep a soft bend in the knees, hold it down, and we're just working with the ankles. So drop, lower the heels a little bit, but keep them in the air. And inhale, lift and push the heels forwards. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Ooh. Keep the shoulders relaxed. A little bit of ankle mobility. Last two. Also the quads start to fire up. Keep the heels lifted and keep pushing them forwards now. And just pulse with the knees to the back. Keep breathing deeply and calmly. So back, back. Find that external rotation here of your thighs in your hips. Glute starts to work here. Heels together. Lifting the heels up. Last two breaths. One more. And then keep pushing the knees to the back. Hold this position. And from here, drop your arms and we're gonna go for the shoulder combination. So we roll the shoulders first. Inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, back and down. Fingers onto your shoulders, circle with the elbows. Lengthen your arms and circle with the arms. Shoulders again. Pull the shoulder blades into the low back. Exhale, then the elbows. Then the full arm circle. Let's go for two more of these. Ooh. Fingers onto the shoulders, great job. When you fall out of the position, don't worry. You were brave and you awaken the deep core muscles. So with the next round, keep the arms lifted. And from here, we drop the right arm forwards and down, get the twist. Whoop, and back to center. Now when we move the head with the rotation, so we try to look to the side, it's getting a bit harder to keep the balance. So we're awakening the deep stabilizer muscles around the feet, around the knees, the hips, the spine. Last round. And when you're back in your center, deepen the bend in the knees and start to pulse. Think about your sit bones. They're pulling down, lengthening the lumbar spine, squeezing the heels, shoulders soft and broad, lifting the breastbone a bit. Be proud in your posture. Last two breaths. Ooh, last one. And with the exhale, you stop the pulse, lifting up again and dropping the heels onto the ground. Wow, shake it out. And now enjoy the warmth in your feet, in your legs. And maybe you can feel a better stance now with the big ball, the tiny ball, and the heel on the ground, giving you stability and a nice upright posture. From here, just shake it out and meet me at the end of the mat. We're gonna roll down, so feet shoulder width apart. Keep your shoulders back and down now. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, tuck your chin to your chest and roll down vertebra by vertebra. Bend the knees. Inhale, stay in your forward fold. And exhale, roll all the way up. Extend the knees, grow, press the feet into the ground to lift and lengthen. And exhale, imagine laying over a ball without touching the ball. Bend the knees when the movement arrives in the lower back. And exhale to roll up. The head is the last body part that is rising up. Exhale, zip the belly button in and up. Round your spine a bit more, bending the knees. Inhale. Look to your knees, allow the head to drop. Neck and shoulder relaxation here. Final one. Pull the shoulder blades apart, allow the spine to round and the back to become broad. And then bring the hands onto the floor and crawl forwards onto all fours. All right, team. I hope you're ready for the next session. We have a focus on our back and spine. So we want to improve the mobility, the flexibility of our spine, and then we strengthen the back muscles. And we have a pretty advanced exercise today called swan dive, but don't worry, we will build it up. So from here, let's start with kind of cat and cow exercise, but in a Pilates way. So we start neutral, push out of your shoulder blades, spread the fingers, softly press the fingertips into the floor and bend the elbows slightly. From here, exhale, we tuck the tailbone under, the lower back starts to round and the rest of the spine is following. Keep the flexion, inhale. And exhale, start with the pelvis again and straighten the lower spine, the thoracic spine, and then lift the head. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, round your back, press the floor away from you with the hands, and then exhale to return. Inhale, neutral spine, breastbone is pulling you forwards. And exhale, tuck and round. Thoracic spine is pulling you up to the ceiling. And exhale to return. Inhale, neutral, don't sag, don't collapse. Keep the abdominal work. Make sure to keep the shoulders down. If you want more, I have an offer for you. You can tuck the toes under. With a strong exhale, you can lift the knees just above the floor. It doesn't have to be high, and then you can do here the same. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, roll the pubic bone towards the belly button. And exhale to return. Inhale, looking down to the mat just in front of your fingers, and then start again. Let's go for one more round in your option with the knees lifted or grounded. And then when you're back in neutral, just bring the knees back and untuck your toes. Good job. Bring the hands one hand length further away from you, and straighten your spine. The thighs stay vertical to the floor. From here, we start to bend the elbows and the head dives forwards. Inhale, bend and push forwards. Exhale, straighten the arms, and with a rounded back, you move backwards again. Inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, stretch. And roll back. Less with the intention on working on arm strength and more thinking about rounding and extending the spine in this first round. Okay, we want to move the spine. Inhale long and exhale, really round your back. Wave through the spine. Last two. One more. Amazing work. And then from here, send your weight onto your hands into kneeling plank position. And with arm strength and powerhouse strength, we will lie down on our belly. So from here, open the feet hip width apart and tuck the toes under. Extend the knees so the knees are floating in the air. From here, you can move the pelvis into the correct position. So your tailbone, your sacrum, is pulling towards the heels. You try to lift the belly button in and up, and the pubic bone softly into the mat. Keep that posture, so we want to move away from the hollow back and just untuck the toes, but keep the tension. So hands underneath the shoulders, elbows close to the body. Inhale, look down. And exhale, you lift the head and the upper chest. Keep it high, inhale, feet are grounded. And exhale, roll down. Inhale to prepare, shoulders down. Exhale, lift up with the power of your back, not with your arms here. And exhale, when you have found the power in your back muscles, make sure to keep the abdominals active as well. Just bring the hands further to the front and start to straighten your arms so you come up a bit higher. Inhale, keep it high, and exhale, lower down, rib by rib. What is super important here today is that you think about length. So send your breastbone forwards and upwards and roll down. Keep the glute and the abdominals active, and the sacrum is pulling down towards the ground. Yeah, so we reduce the pressure in the lower back. If that works well for you, you come up. There's another progression possible here. And as you come down, you lift the legs. Inhale to hold, point your feet. And exhale, bring the feet down and lift the upper body. So the whole body is moving as a unit. Inhale, lift the legs. Exhale, lower the legs and lift the upper body at the same time. Keeping the pubic bone grounded throughout the whole exercise. If you want more, you could bring the hands closer to the body, but keep the length. It's more about length than height. Give me 2 more rounds. Bringing the whole spine into full extension. So we're working on back strength and flexibility. When you're done, when you've done the last exercise, last round, bring the hands together. Create a pillow here for your forehead and just drop the head and relax. Maybe wiggle your hips from right to left. Good. So whenever you're ready, back muscles are soft again. Bring the hands back underneath your shoulders and come up with a straight spine into into a quadruped position. So we're coming back to the previous exercise, but we progress a little bit. So hands further to the front and lower the rib cage down. We don't want to collapse. It's not a hyperextension here. So keep one line with your pelvis, your shoulders, and your arms. So from here, maybe you want to look first. We're gonna bend the elbows to this side, 45 degree to the side, and then stretch your arms and come into that swan dive position. Exhale, belly button in and up, tuck the tailbone under, round your spine and come back to the starting position. Bend the elbows, stretch the arms, shoulders down. Don't allow it to collapse and send it back. Inhale, lengthen. Inhale, dive forwards with the head. Exhale, stretch the arms. And exhale, round and push back. Okay, let's go for 3 more rounds like that. Inhale, dive forwards, belly button in and up. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, stretch the arms. Final round, follow your breath. Good job. And when you've done the last round, just come back onto your belly. So let's move into that full swan dive. You can also stay in one of the previous exercises. I just repeat the possible movements. So just back extension here. Option number 1, getting the strength into the back muscles. Option number 2, we're going a little bit higher with the hands further at the front. And if you want even more, you can lift. And as you lower the upper body, you lift the legs, okay? So these are the prep movements. If you're comfy with that and you want more, just have a look first. We're gonna exhale, swing forwards. Inhale, catch the body. Belly button in and up, glutes active, full body tension. Exhale, forward. Inhale, catch your body. Let's try that with me. Keep the knees extended. And if you want more, bring the arms next to your ears. Catch your body with the hands. Give me 4 more rounds in your option. Last 2. 1 more. And then roll down rib by rib. Create that pillow with the hands. Rest the forehead on the hands. And shake out your pelvis. Amazing work. Let me know how that worked in the comments down below. I'm very curious which option you prefer. All right. From here, just bring the hands underneath the shoulders, come up. And very important, when we do a lot of extension movements and we're strengthening the back, we also have to relax the back. So catch the knees with your hands, round your spine completely. And now keep the hands at the knees and press back into your extended arms. So shoulder blades are pulling apart. Gaze towards the belly button. Shoulders down. Maybe you want to rock from right to left a little bit. And then slowly return. Good work, team. I hope you're ready for the upcoming upper body focus. Now grab your dumbbells. I have 1 kilogram today. And then we meet in a kneeling position. So if you need something soft, a pillow or blanket, just catch it and put it underneath your knees. You can also choose between no dumbbell, of course, 1 dumbbell or both dumbbells. Let's try. And when you're here in the kneeling stance, open the legs shoulder width apart and squeeze the glutes and find the powerhouse again. So we don't want to relax here. We want to tuck the tailbone under, pulling the pubic bone towards the belly button, finding the strength in the powerhouse in the box. So from here, we just get the dumbbells into the left hand. I mirror the movements for you. And with the exhale, you push the dumbbells straight up to the ceiling. Inhale to bend. Exhale all the way up for your shoulder muscle, your delta eight, and all the way down. Give me 6 more like that. Keeping the wrists stable, very important today. Also, when you work on the reformer with straps or on the mat with dumbbells, when you have some equipment, keep the joints stable. All right, shoulders are moving away from the ears. Just get the right hand into the side of the body. Full length here in the left arm. And when you're extended again, keep the position. We're gonna lean over now to the right side, and you also look down to the right side. We want to keep the left upper arm vertical to the floor. Don't lean with the arm to the side as well. And from here, we're gonna go into triceps exercise. So bend the elbow and exhale, stretch the elbow dumbbells to the ceiling. Inhale, bend, and exhale, stretch. So isolate the upper arm and just move the forearm, bending and stretching the elbow. 4 more to come. Ooh, can feel it already. Last 2. Last one. And then from here, straighten the arm, return to center with the spine, and then exhale, move the left arm to the side, and inhale, back to ceiling. Keep a soft micro bend in your elbows. Give me 6 more like that. Yeah, adapt the weight to today's workout so you can focus on quality, on your posture. Shoulders down, breastbone is becoming wide. Whew, final one, and then we keep the arm by our side. Hold it. Now from here, we just bend the elbow first, elbow into 90-degree angle, and then we move the whole arm forward, so we move the shoulder. Then again, move the shoulder, arm to the side, and then we stretch the elbow. Needs a lot of body awareness. First the elbow, then the shoulder, shoulder again, abduction, and extension in the elbow. Each movement, 1 breath. Keep the wrist lower than the elbow. Maybe you have to reduce some weight. That's okay, enjoy the burn when the burn is coming. Last 2. One after another. First the shoulder joint, then the elbow joint. First the elbow, then the shoulder. Finish your last round. And then from here, drop the left arm for a second and bring the dumbbells into each hand. So we're gonna lift the arms parallel to the floor, palms facing up to the ceiling, and we're gonna go into a biceps curl. So wrists are pulling towards the shoulder joints. We freeze in those upper arms again. So exhale to curl and inhale to stretch. Let's add a hinge to the back. So we want to keep that line, shoulders, hips and knees. Keep the abdominals active. And we create a nice quad stretch with that. Let's go for 4 more rounds. Biceps, front deltoid, core activation, and a soft stretch in the front thighs are coming. Keep the hinge to the back with the next round, and just keep going with the elbows. Stretch, inhale, and exhale, bend. Keep pressing the feet down into the ground. just moving the elbows. Squeeze the glutes. Pull the lowest rib towards the hip. Last 3. Come on, you got this. Lean a bit further to the back. Last one. And then extend the elbows, rise up. And then we're gonna hinge forwards, which means we bend the hips, palms facing up to the ceiling. And then we press the arms up behind the body. Exhale. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift the arms behind the body, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, release. 6 more of these. Slow and controlled. Shoulders back and down, spine super long. Lifting a bit higher and don't drop the arms below the upper body. Then lift the arms one more time. Turn the palms towards the body's midline, and we're just gonna bend and stretch the elbows. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Freeze in the upper arms. 6 more of these. Look 1 meter in front of you onto the floor. Follow your breath. Triceps, back, shoulder, and back muscles are working. Last 2. Last one. Keep the elbows extended. Keep the arms long and start to pulse with the arms up and down, up and down. Keep breathing deeply and calmly. Lift a bit higher, pinky fingers rising up. Hold it, belly button in and up. Last 2 breaths. In and out. In. And with the exhale, you stop the movement, dropping the arms, lifting up. Amazing, team. Let's switch to the other side. So bring the dumbbells into the right hand, the left hand into the side of the body. We start with the dumbbells here in front of the shoulder. Squeeze the glute, squeeze the abdominals, and then press the dumbbells up. Exhale. Inhale to return. Slow it down a bit, don't rush. Imagine you're working through honey. You can't work with momentum. The slower the better, the more control. And that's what's all about here in Pilates. Control, slow, focused movements. Last round, and we keep the arm long. Now lean the spine to the side. Try to keep the upper arm steady and calm. Look down to the mat, and we bend and stretch the elbow. So dumbbells above the head. Exhale, stretch. Little reformer Pilates inspired exercise here. 6 more. Get the forearm above the head. Ooh, triceps working here. 3 more. One more. Keep the arm straight, rise up, and exhale, move the arm to the side. Lifting up, inhale, crown of the head is helping you to lift and lengthen, and exhale to the side. 6 more. When you look forwards, make sure you can see the dumbbells in the corners of your eyes, so we keep the arms slightly in front of the body. Yeah, we don't want to open the ribs. That would happen if you pull the arm too much to the back. Final one. Oh. And then stop the arm at the side. We bend the elbow first. Then we adduct the arm, so bring it in. Open and stretch the elbow. So this side is a bit weaker here in my case, so adapt the weight. When you see your body is collapsing or you're lifting the shoulders, One after another, shoulder first, then the elbow. Yeah, precise, focused movements. Improving your body awareness means improving the control, getting better and better in the movements and in the muscle activation. 3 more to come. As you bend the elbow, keep the wrist slightly underneath the elbow. Elbows pointing directly to the side. One more. Bend the elbow one more time. Adduct the arm, pull the arm close to your body, and then drop the dumbbell. Put the dumbbells to the side. Shake out your shoulders. Amazing work. We're gonna meet in a seated position. Relax your knees, shake out your legs. So team, I hope you're ready for the upcoming part. It's a lot about core abdominal work, but also flexibility for the hamstrings, for the muscles at the backside of your legs. Make sure you are seated at the very front of your mat so we can roll down in a second. So we start with an assisted roll up. So feet hip width apart, grab the back of your thighs with the hands, and then you grow. Sit bones are pressing down and the crown of the head is reaching you up. From here, we start with an exhale to extend the arms to round your spine, and then roll down vertebra by vertebra. You pull the knees in. Inhale, head down. Exhale, pull the feet forwards, lift the head and roll up vertebra again. Ground the feet, lengthen, inhale. Sink into your extended arms, create a big, powerful bow with your spine. Inhale, knees close to your chest. And exhale, roll up. Try not to work with momentum. And I think it's super helpful to imagine there are some weights attached at the feet, especially when you roll up. The weight is pulling you forwards and the legs down so you can come up with your upper body easily. Let's go for one more like that. So bring back some softness into your back. Bring back some flexibility. Okay. Let's progress. From here, we're gonna extend the right leg, grab the back of your left thigh, rise up again, and then we roll down again. So exhale, roll down, extend the arms. But now, as you inhale, extend the left leg up to the ceiling and pull the leg towards you. Little stretch here. Exhale, bend the knee, roll up vertebra by vertebra. Exhale, round. Inhale, keep the left butt cheek heavy and pull the leg closer towards the upper body. So we prepare today an exercise called Climb a Tree, also known on the reformer, but we can do it also here on the mat. So one more round. And then we stay in the seated position. And from here you lengthen the left leg again. Maybe you can grab the leg above the kneecap, maybe below. Don't be here in the back of the knee, otherwise it could be a bit tricky to keep the knee extended. So from here, exhale, pull the leg a bit closer towards you. Inhale to lower down. Try to straighten your spine here. You're slightly behind the sit bones, and the breastbone is pulling forwards and up to the ceiling. Ooh, give me 4 more of these. Last 2, shoulders down, neck is long. And then we combine both movements. So we roll down, exhale, climb the tree down, drop the head on the ground, keep the leg stable and calm. And as you exhale, lift the head, roll up vertebra by vertebra. Lift and lengthen the spine, and then climb the tree down. Don't pull the leg towards you, just keep the leg where it is, so it will be a bit easier to roll up again. Rolling the spine down, vertebra by vertebra, peeling the spine up, vertebra by vertebra. Good job. When you're on your back in the next round, we stay down low. And from here, keep both knees extended, arms long by your side. And now flex the right foot and press the heel down into the ground. It's a really strong anchor here. We're gonna go for leg circles. So with the inhale, you pull the left foot towards the right shoulder. The left pelvis is coming up. And with the exhale, you finish the circle to the left side, right hip heavy. Inhale, circle over, left hip is coming up. And exhale, it's a lot about stability here. Keep going, 3 more like that. Inhale, left hip up. Exhale, stabilize your pelvis, right hip down. A lot about hip mobility here, but also core work. Keep the shoulders down, both shoulder blades grounded. And when you finish the last circle, reverse 5 of these. Inhale to the left, keep the right hip heavy. Exhale, pull the left foot towards the right shoulder, left hip is coming up. Inhale, stabilize the pelvis, pubic bone parallel to the floor. And then exhale to lift the left part of your hip. Yeah, be very conscious about it, where you have to stabilize, where you can lift the hip to the side. Go for 1 more circle. And then when you're back in the starting position, we're gonna pull the left leg for 3 times towards the body, so little pumping movements. And with the exhale, we point and press the leg down. Let's go for in, exhale, point and press down. Breathe in, 2, 3, point, press down. In the pulses, try not to wiggle in the upper body. Keep pressing the arms down. Last 3. Shoulders soft. Last one. And then bring the leg back onto the ground. Ooh, relaxing the legs, the abs, the powerhouse. And just observe the difference here between left and right leg. Maybe the left leg is a little bit longer. Bring the knees in, hug the legs. And then with a little bit of momentum, meet me in a seated position. Okay, team, let's switch everything to the other side. Maybe drink a sip of water. Just using the little break to get my hair clip back in. So let's switch over to the other side. So we extend the left leg. So grab the back of your right thigh. Grow an inch taller, and then again we start with that assisted roll down. So exhale, sink into your extended arms, roll down vertebra by vertebra. Extend the right leg, pull the leg towards you. Ooh, feeling a bit stiff here on that side. But we will solve that problem with the exercises in a second. Keep going, 3 more of these. Roll down. Extend, keep the right butt cheek heavy. Follow your breath. Don't rush, it's not a race. Slow it down. When you're up in seated position again, stop there, we meet there. Now, extend the leg here, up towards the ceiling. And when you're here with me, just pull a bit higher, exhale, and inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift, inhale, down. Come up a bit closer onto your sit bones. Collarbones floating nice and wide to the side. Imagine the breastbone wants to see some sun. Last 3. You can also hold the leg underneath the kneecap. Keep the shoulders down. Final one. Keep the leg then high. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and then climb the tree. Exhale, climb down. Keep the leg where it is. Inhale, drop the head. And exhale, climb the tree up. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower down. Lots of work here for the straight abdominal muscle, your rectus abdominis. One more. When you're lying on your back, just hold it there. All right, drop your head on the ground. And then from here, we're gonna go for the 3 pulses with the leg towards our body. So flex the foot, inhale, 1, 2, 3, exhale, point and lower. Inhale, 3, 2, 1, exhale, lower. 6 more of these. Tuck your chin slightly to your chest to keep the neck long. Try to keep your shoulders heavy. Last 3. One more. Get the flexibility in your hamstrings, a little bit of fascia work here as well. And then from here, keep the leg vertical, flex that left foot. And let's continue with the leg circle. So inhale, pull the right foot towards the left shoulder, releasing the right hip off the floor. And then ground the right hip and keep the left hip heavy. Inhale. And exhale. Your left heel is pressing down into the ground. It's your anchor. Last 2. So leg is coming to the right side. You need your core. Right shoulder blade heavy. And then stop and reverse. Inhale over to the right. Exhale, releasing the right hip. So we have a little rotation in the lower spine coming. Lift and lengthen the leg a bit more. Pull the leg out of your hip joint. Final one. Don't cramp in your shoulders. And then drop and release the leg on the ground. Ooh, wiggle the hips maybe for a second. Both legs hopefully equal long, feeling warm and soft. All right, we have a little abdominal finisher. Maybe you join me right now for the full class. Then remember the standing part, the footwork. We need that feet position again. So from here, bring the knees into your chest again. And feel the lower spine touching the mat right now. So try to keep the lower back on the floor so you don't arch your spine. We don't want to move into a hollow back. We don't want to hurt our back. So bring the legs together And then lift the head and the shoulder blades off the mat, interlace your fingers and get the head into the hands here to support your neck. Elbows nice and wide, and from here we meet in the tabletop position. And now think about that pencil between toes and balls of your feet. So really try to activate the toe flexor muscles. Okay, from here, lift head and shoulder blades. It's a nice chest lift. And with the exhale, extend the legs. Inhale, bend, bring the knees back above the hips. Keep the lower spine on the ground. Feeling weird in the toes, right? Also a little reformer inspired exercise. Imagine footwork, pressing the foot bar away with the exhale. Inhale to return in. Last 4. The more you lower the legs, the more intense it will be. So when you observe the spine releasing, so we're moving into a hollow back, then lift the legs a little bit higher. Don't hurt your back. Ooh, last one. And then bend the knees, drop the head for a second. And from here we change into flex position. So pull the toes towards the shin, spread the toes. So we activate the toe extender muscles. Okay, a little bit of feet activation here. So return to a tabletop. Keep the spine imprinted. Lift head and shoulder blades. Support the neck with the hands. And from here we go again. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Try not to go up and down with the head. Try to stay lifted. And don't lift the head with the neck. Try to lift the head with the abdominals. So you pull the lowest rib towards the pelvis. Breath is helping you. Keep the feet flexed. Last 3. Heels are pressing together, strong inner thigh activation. And then pull the knees in, drop the head and rest for a second. How do you say? In German it would be aller guten Dinge sind 3. I think it's like something, all good things coming with the 3rd round. Maybe it's a good translation. I don't know. Let me know. And so we have a final round coming up. And we're gonna go into that Pilates V position. Really love that. For pelvic floor, inner thigh, so we have more powerhouse work here. So imprint position, turn the legs outwards. So I love to start with a flex position. You could leave the head on the floor if you have any neck issues, but it's a bit more difficult to keep the imprint position there. So if you can, lift the head and the shoulder blades for more rectus abdominis work, and then we go again. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend, pushing the knees to the side, front position. Exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend. Elbows nice and wide, so make sure you still have enough space for your neck. Keep that imaginary apple between chin and chest. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Okay, finisher. Try to stay with me. Keep the knees extended and we point the foot. Inhale. Exhale, flex. You can also lengthen and reach those arms parallel to the floor. Reaching through the fingers. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Pressing the heels together. Lower spine on the mat. And then pull the knees in, drop the head. Ooh, recover. I love to do knee swings after those intense ab work. So just put the feet down onto the mat, more than shoulder width apart, arms nice and wide to the side, and then allow the knees to swing from left to center and to the right. Allow the shoulders to float heavily to the side and down to the ground. Broad breastbone. Visit each side one more time. And when the knees are on your right side again, just keep them there. Looking to the left to get the twist into the full spine. And maybe you want a little bit more for your hip, then bring the right foot onto the left thigh, just as additional weight. So your left leg can turn inwards a bit more. And while lying here, try to stay present by a conscious breath. So you're releasing the powerhouse, and instead of keeping the abdominals tight throughout each and every breath, you try to breathe into the belly now again. So breathe in, allow the belly and the ribcage to expand. And breathe out, observe the navel relaxing towards the spine. One more deep breath in. And out, left knee heavy. And then bring the right foot down into the ground, looking up to the ceiling. And switch over to the other side. Knees are dropping to the left, eyes to the right. Maybe you want a bit more. Then bring the left foot just as additional weight onto your right thigh. Breathing into the belly will bring back some movement into your organs, what is super nice and helpful for your digestion. One more. Inhale, rib cage and belly expand. Exhale, right knee is a bit heavier. And then slowly return left foot on the ground. Eyes up to the ceiling. Choose your favorite side. Knees to the left or knees to the right. Move into side lying position. Press all the way up with strong arms. And when you're back in a seated position, just cross your legs. Come up onto your sit bones. Sit bones pressing down into the ground. Crown of the head is lifting you up. And when you're here, open up your arms nice and wide to the side. And as you exhale, hug the left arm with the right. So we have a little shoulder stretch here. Shoulder worked a lot in our today's upper body part with the dumbbells. So let's stretch it out a bit here. Exhale, go a bit deeper. And then inhale, bring your arms to the side and backwards a little bit to open up the pack your chest muscle. And then switch to the other side. When the fingers are looking down to the ground instead of looking up, the shoulder might stay down easier. So just make sure you have soft shoulder neck area. Strength part is over, so allow your muscles to soften again. Inhale, open up your arms again, spread your wings, prepare for flying into the day or into the evening, wherever you are right now. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, enjoy the connection between body, breath, mind and soul. And with that wonderful connection, I say thank you for joining my class and hope to see you in the next session again.